Sampurasun, Prawira family. My name is James Gist, 37 years old, from Washington, D.C.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
I feel like it's a great opportunity, to, for one, continue playing basketball. It's what I love, it's my passion. And two, it's a new experience. I've never been to Indonesia before. Never played in the Indonesia League, so it's a new experience for me. It's something that I'm looking forward to doing. I found out that Pernah had interest in me. Of course, I go right through research and start to see, okay, where is it, what to expect, things of this manner. But you never really know. You can look online at everything. You have to kind of be there to understand. You have to put yourself in. For me, I try not to set, or have high expectations in the beginning. I think because you have to see where you are. You have to understand the situation, and then you go from there. For me, anytime I play basketball, any team I've ever played with, my mentality is always to win and help win. And so that's one thing that I know I can bring to the team is just experience, and also just that drive to win, that will to win. That's just something I've always had. I mean, the first training felt really good. It feels good to be playing basketball again on a team in general. So for me, that's kind of what I was looking for, to see how my body feels, to see how I adjust and can play with the team. And then also understanding, how this team works, how this team practices. You have to really be conscious of this. And for me, my biggest goal right now is to get the team to accept me, as a player, to help them. I think that's the biggest thing. So far, this is a first impression. We talked for a few weeks over the phone when we were trying to get the deal to come together. And it feels good to talk to a coach that you can relate to. I've had many coaches, especially playing in Europe all these years. And you kind of sometimes have a hard time to relate because they're not from America, or we're not the same culture. We're different, we think different. Our realities are a little different, but having a coach who is from a similar culture like you, who plays basketball, who understands the game, and wants to teach the game, that is a huge plus for me. And so I think that that's somewhere we can connect. It's really hot, but I like it, I like it. It's a new experience for me. It's traveling the world. You get to experience different cultures, that's one thing that I've always loved to do, is experience different things. America is an amazing place, but America works one way. America works in one direction. Everything's easy. If you want Mexican food, if you want Italian food, if you want Chinese food, you can get it at any point, But when you travel the world, it works different. It doesn't work like this. It's not so easy, but it works. And so when you experience different cultures, you can understand that the world works in many different ways. And this is one thing that I'm open to, is understanding how it works here, and I want to embrace it. When I was younger, I didn't try so many different things. But when you go to the actual places, the countries where these foods are made, you really get to see how good it is. Because if I was to go, let's say, to America and ask to get Chinese food, it's not going to be like the Chinese food I'm going to get in China. If I get Italian, it's not Italian. They call it Italian, but it's not Italian. I still haven't found an authentic Greek restaurant in America. Like they say, oh, this is really good, but then you eat it, it's like, nah, it's not even close. So it's better to try the food from where it's actually from. I look forward to doing this.
I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart.
Well, I feel like Tim Duncan, or like a Kevin Durant, from the NBA. I played with Tim Duncan and Manu, Ginobili, Tony Parker. Those guys won 4 championships. All the things that they accomplished, those are probably the most famous, I would say.
When they do what they do, and now I feel like
Victor Wembanyama. Everybody in the world know Vic, man, so I would probably say him right now, probably him. We played together in France 2 years ago in Nashville for Tony Parker's team. Tony Parker has a team in EuroLeague, and that was the first time I saw Vic. You know, I never heard of him before then, and so when I get there, you know, I see him, and he's tall. He's very tall, but he was a baby. He was young, 17, just turned 18. In the first practice, we were doing some drills, some warm-up drill, and he dunked the ball from like the free throw line area, but it was easy. Like he did it like he was playing around. He did it like he was playing around when he dunked it. Like all this was above the rim. And I looked at the coaches and I was like, is this real? Like he could do this? And in that first practice, I knew automatically like, yeah, this is different, you know, because he's as tall as he is, what he's capable of doing, it looks like natural. When you see somebody that tall, it doesn't look natural for them to dribble and shoot threes, you know, it looks like a robot. But Vic, it looks like water, like it's smooth, it's natural for him. Spaghetti, steaks, I like the grill. I love the grilled steaks. Greek gyros or gyros, you know, it's like a wrap in a pita. With the meat, the lettuce, the white sauce, kind of like a burrito, but I would say the Greek gyros.
I just gotta get through, 'cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is
She can make it, but the problem is the ingredients are natural in Greece. The ingredients in America aren't the same, you know, so even the feta cheese doesn't taste the same. The tzatziki, the white sauce, doesn't taste the same. When I was younger, my grandmother, she teach me to play the piano. So I like to play on the piano. I like movies, playing video games. Play video games all day. In America, I like to collect firearms. I like to collect, since I was a kid. Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. Aside from Call of Duty, I like what they call RPG. It's like role-playing games. Assassin's Creed. Or like Red Dead Redemption, you know, things like this. It just helps time go by, you know, helps time go by, but also I'm still a kid at heart. Michael Jordan, because he was the first to do it. And when Kobe came, Kobe wanted to be like Mike. You know, everybody wanted to be like Mike. And not only did Kobe want to be like Mike, he wanted to be better than Mike. But Kobe was a mirror image of Mike, you know, the moves, defense, the fadeaway, you know, that was Mike. Kobe was a better shooter probably from three-point and things like this, but Michael Jordan, you know, there's nobody that comes close to this, man. Like I hope so, man. I look forward to playing my first game here. I look forward to seeing all the fans, interacting with the fans, you know, just having great atmosphere, you know, for a team. This is the biggest, you know, having the fans there, they're like a sixth man, you know, they help us win too, so with their support, I think we'll be okay. Forward to being here. I look forward to seeing you guys in full energy, you know, for these games coming. Because I know that we have some work to do, but I know by the end of the season, if we put all our energy and you give us your energy, we're gonna be at the top.